This is my third Darcy's Corner. I'm feeling kind of ranty today. It's still July 19th, 2023. Sometimes the ideas just kind of start to flow, and I want to record them. It's easier than writing them down. I put them onto YouTube, well, to entertain, sure, educate, yeah. But also, I've only got so much memory space on my recording devices, so like I can just load a million YouTube videos, and then I can go back 10 years from now and watch that and go, that's what I was thinking that day. Um, because sometimes I have ideas that are quite useful. Like I'll sit around and I'll think, how do I solve world hunger, right? How do I solve homelessness? Now those are pretty big problems for any person to try to tackle, and like no one person can. It's going to take lots of people and society, and we just have to make a decision, right? We have to decide that in our society, in Canada, in the United States, anywhere in the world where we have first world technology, and democracies and, basic standards of living, we should decide that throughout the whole planet, we're going to wipe out homelessness. And we could do that. There's enough homes built, there's enough food to go around, there's enough water to go around. We just don't share very well as societies. But we could change that because money's invented. So that means if it's just a matter of money, well, we can just invent that. So that doesn't matter. What does matter is how do we go about sharing things with people so that it's fair, so that people put in contribution, but only as much as they want to or need to, and everybody has a basic standard of living. Now, this is information you can get from the Zeitgeist movement. This is information you can get from the Venus Project, and it's not being implemented anywhere in the world. But I think about how do we do stuff like that. Now, maybe I shouldn't be thinking about that stuff, but like that's on my brain a lot. And I'm like, well, I got some ideas. I'm gonna go try some things and see what works. Because at the end of the day, you have to be a pragmatist. If you can't use it, what good is it to you? It doesn't matter if you know, if we're aware that our societies are going to crumble because of climate change and automation, which is happening rapidly right now, by the way. Have you noticed that the people that bring in our stuff are on strike again in BC? The ports are on strike because of automation. And then the actors and writers are on strike because of artificial intelligence. Guess what? We can't outrun technology, okay? So, artificial intelligence is going to take over things in ways that are annoying and don't pay people. So, they have to figure out how to compensate people for that. And the same with the technology that's automated into getting our stuff, it's going to take over the people. So, we have to figure out how to compensate people for that. So, we should try the basic income model where that money gets paid for out of the taxes of these multi-billion-dollar companies who are extracting our resources and selling us stuff, and like energy companies and whatever, wherever the money is, okay, cycle that back into the system as a basic income so that everybody can go buy the things that they need. You can't buy everything, but you can buy the things that you need. And then we have to also control housing at the same time. Otherwise, the housing price becomes ridiculous. And the point is not to give all this money to the people who own the properties. The point is to share the money with society in a way that is fair and equitable. So, how do you do that? Well, you have to change how rentals work. And like, I've worked out an idea, a financial idea that will do this, that will be beneficial to the customer and to me. But to implement any of it, I have to get a rental first. And like, I don't have the money for that. So, I have great ideas. I just don't have a way to make them happen. It's very frustrating, but you have to work what you got. Anyway, like I said, I'm feeling ranty. I'm going to stop now because I'm getting crazy talk. Darcy's Corner. Oh, I hope not. Anyway, part 3, July 19th, 2023.